Hey guys, how's it going? It's the 24th of July. Summer is racing away from us. The weather's cooled down a bit. We've had a lot more rain actually, which has been really good. I mean, the rest of the allotment's really enjoying it. Those radishes over there, they're looking so lovely. Obviously, they're inedible now because they've gone to flower, but looking lovely. Anyway, I thought I'd do a tour of the figs. So it's about a month ago that I did the last tour. So if anyone's interested, here's an update. There's a lot more Maincrop actually developed. Whether or not it's too late, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, let's go through it. So obviously, again, starting back at the Black Celeste, which has been the one that has impressed me the most in terms of putting figs out. When I pinched this, it put all these figs out, and then it's also put out new branches with more figs on. So it just seems to be very prolific for me. Obviously, these still won't ripen up for me until, I don't know, realistically it's probably going to be like late September to early October, but I'm kind of crossing my fingers, maybe we'll get some before the weather cools down. But anyway, so yeah, that's loaded with figs, doing really well. Malta Black has put a couple of decent sized Maincrop on since last time, although that one looks like it might have bought, I don't know, but yeah, it's got a few Maincrop on, so at least I'll get to try it, hopefully. My Negretta has still only got one Maincrop on. There is a Brebas which is pretty much, no, needs a little bit longer, but it's getting there. And then yeah, I've actually got two green Michurinskas. These are the first year cuttings, so I'm not expecting them to fruit at all, but the one I got from Vinny looks very different from the one I got from Haroon. I don't know if he still watches any of these videos, but yeah, his one looks more like the actual green Michurinska, whereas Vinny's one doesn't, at least not yet, in leaf shape anyway. But anyway, this is a one, again first year cutting, so not expecting anything. Azores Dark has got a couple of Maincrop on. Actually, it's got maybe 5 or 6. So again, looking forward to that, and it's growing really well. I mean, a lot of the figs actually are growing really well now. So I'm going to have a lot of branches to either use as cuttings or air layers or just to prune off. This is Lila Savarfigay. It's meant to be a possibly a synonym of Mora de Caneva. I had a Brebas off of this, and it wasn't actually very nice at all. The skin was really bitter, but it's got a couple of Maincrop on now, and again, this was from Haroon, and he has said that it's a really nice early one for Maincrop, so I'm looking forward to the Maincrop, and obviously it's still the first year it's fruited for me, so I shouldn't judge it too soon, but yeah, Negrone still not done anything at all. Coming back over here to the LSU, the line of LSU figs. So I've got LSU Champagne, which has put out a lot of leaves. I mean, it's crazy, like dense. It's got like one, maybe two. Oh, there's a couple of Maincrop down there, which may well ripen very late. But yeah, it's not done. It's not fruited very prolifically, this one. I've got an air layer going on there. LSU Gold has really impressed me with, I don't know, it's just a really nice tree. It's a really lovely shape. The Maincrop was still put out very late, but look, they're pretty big, they're pretty huge, and quite a lot of them as well. So I'm hoping that this ripens up for me, because yeah, it's looking lovely, and it's put out like quite vigorous branches as well, so looking really cool, really good. LSU Tiger, as I said before, hasn't really wanted to fruit for me. I mean, it might maybe ripen this up very late, but I'm not really counting on it. I think I let too many branches grow on it initially, because I let 5 branches grow. I should have just kept 3. But I've been assured that it is a good one, so I will be keeping it for next year. LSU Ollier. Oh, actually, I've only just realised it's got a Brebas Oh, it split really bad. Damn. Yeah, I mean, I thought that this would split because it was like, it had this brown callousing on the end, which just means it wasn't really formed properly. One sec, I'll get it off and give it a taste anyway. Okay, so there it is. I'm going to give it a little taste, see if it has ripened any way towards being good. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, no, that's actually pretty good. It's quite sweet, quite nice chewy skin. Doesn't taste super underripe, so that's not bad for something that split so badly. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, the rest of the tree has put out quite a lot of main crop. Main crop at most nodes. So yeah, looking forward to this. And the Brebas is actually quite nice, despite being so badly split. Yellow long neck here, which I'm going to come back to because it's got one on that I might try as well. A Brebas. Vagabond is doing okay. I need to pot it up. It's in a tiny pot at the moment. Campaniere, it's growing away quite nicely. One problem I've had is that because we had suddenly loads of rain, the pots that I put under the trays have quite a lot of them had filled up with water, so the figs were sitting in water, which obviously isn't ideal. So it's gone from being like ridiculously dry, and then I put the pots under and then it's rain loads and I'm just like, oh damn it. You can't really win. So anyway, Iranian candy here. I'm really looking forward to this one. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. There is one tiny main crop on. I don't think it'll ripen because it's tiny, but yeah, it's because I snapped the stem of this when I was trying to bring it down here, which was a bit of a, yeah, I was really annoyed because I would have probably had a couple of main crop on it. So, but anyway, next year will be the year. Petit Negri, it's not really done much. It's not a very good shape either. I need to kind of shape that out properly. Spadafora Dark has, this was the earliest, it's only got a few main crop on, but it was the earliest in putting them out. So I'm expecting that this will be one of the earliest to ripen them. Still probably won't be till like mid to late September, I think. Colasanti Dark, has it got any on? Don't think it has. Oh, it's got one there. I don't think that it's going to ripen, but that's okay. Red Lebanese Becca Valley. This was only a tiny plant, so next year hopefully. Nerucciolo d'Alba. It's got two main crop. But again, all of these are just bonuses because I didn't think, well, even last month when I did the last video, it didn't look like I was going to get many main crop at all, but I might get to try at least one or two from each variety. This Hardy Chicago is just too late, I think. Just too late putting them out, but that's alright. LSU Improved Celeste, it's got two that might ripen, so I'm looking forward to that. Do you know what, that LSU Ollier Brebas, it's actually really nice. It's still kind of coating my mouth, and actually looking at it from this angle, you can see how productive this one was, or is. Just figs at every node, so it looks like that's definitely going to be a keeper for me. Michurinska 10 or Floria. This was very late in putting these main crop out, but once it did, it pumped them out really fast. I can't remember if in the last video it had any on, but you can see figs at every node on this branch at least. So I'm expecting some of these to ripen up for me. This is Gyroki Lapos. No figs this year, but yeah, it's quite a nice tree. The leaves are quite distinctive. I don't know, not the shape, just the colour. Just seems to be quite a vibrant green, quite healthy. And then Genovese Nero, which has put a couple of main crop on, so I should hopefully get to taste it. Again, I was reassured that this one is a very good one. Similar to I258, but potentially earlier. So yeah, looking forward to that. I'll just go and show you the in-grounds, and then I'm going to go and pick a yellow long neck to see if one of the Brebas is ripe on them. This is my supposed Beretta. The figs are huge, and I can tell that they will be ripening soon. It's got lots of them, lots of Brebas. Actually, that one looks like it's pretty much at the start of swelling up. It has actually got some really decent sized Maincrop on as well, which could ripen up for me, which would be super cool. But yeah, it's the Brebas that I was aiming for. I did try and graft green Michurinska onto this, but didn't take. Even though the graft was, I spent like an hour doing it, and it was perfect fit. And yeah, didn't take. But oh well. So that's Beretta. So hopefully I'll have like 10 to 15 Brebas off of this in probably first week. No, probably mid-August. Probably will be mid-August. So it's actually quite late. Then I've got my Ronde de Bordeaux fig over here. I did a short video of tasting the one and only Brebas on this, maybe last week, and it was delicious, super delicious. The Maincrop is usually very reliable with Maincrop. I don't know why they're so behind this year, but hey, I don't know. I really not sure why. But anyway, that's that one. And a quick look in here. These had got really dehydrated. I thought that the self-watering pots would hold water really well, which I think they do, but I wasn't watering them very much, and so they got dehydrated. Anyway, Verde Paso still looks promising. It's got quite a few Maincrop on. These two don't. Bordeaux Grease and Ponte Tracer. And my Angelito still has that little Maincrop on down there, and it's grown incredibly well. Very, very big leaves because of the low light. So yeah, next year I'm going to put these, doing that, standing on the fork, going to put these trees sort of up, going to raise them up somehow so that they're closer to the light, so that they don't grow so spindly. Hopefully that will help. And just before I taste the yellow long neck, I've planted this tree in ground today. This is green Michurinska from Haroon, which he got it from the friend of the guy who found it in Bulgaria. So yeah, and the leaves look very much like the real deal. So I'm really excited about this one. It was quite slow growing at first, but it's picked up, and I've just planted it in ground. I actually planted it on top of where I buried my little rescue pigeon, who unfortunately didn't make it. It's actually really hit me hard. I don't know why. Like, obviously I love animals, but I didn't think it would hit me that hard, seeing as we still gave him a few weeks of extra life. But yeah, it just, I don't know. It's such a beautiful little creature. But anyway, I buried him. You're probably not meant to on allotments, but anyway, it was just a pigeon. So, well, I say that. He was a lovely pigeon, but you know what I mean. It's quite a small little creature, so. So yeah, I decided to plant this tree on top because I have high hopes for this, for being a good one for Maincrop outside in the UK, and I thought it was quite nice. It's kind of symbolic. So yeah, so I've got green Michurinska there, and then Vinny's green Michurinska, which is over here, which doesn't quite look the same. The leaves just aren't quite divided enough, but we'll see. At least I've got both I can compare. But anyway, last but not least is the yellow long neck, which actually has a lot of Brebas on. So this is the tree, doing really well. And under here you can see all these Brebas, and they're quite hard to tell when they're ripe. I don't know yet, so this is going to be a tester. But this one is like incredibly soft, really, really soft. So I'm gonna pick that. And it's pretty much there. So let me just cut this open. Okay, so here it is. I'm guessing the yellow in the name refers to the skin, like it has a kind of yellowish tinge as opposed to the inside, because that's not yellow, unless they do get yellow for the mains. But anyway, let's give it a little taste. it's tasty, it's sweet, figgy. It has got a slight berry to it, so yeah, whether or not it's genuinely yellow long neck, but no, it's a tasty fig. I would say the LSU Ollier was actually tastier, but I could have probably let this go for a little bit longer. I'm gonna leave these guys till next time I come down, I think, and try them then. But no, it's a tasty fig. So yeah. Anyway, there we go, guys. There is a very long-winded video. Sorry about that, but it's yeah, just a nice little tour of everything, all the figs. So thanks for watching, and lots of love, lots of peace, and I'll speak to you all soon.